Hello everyone and welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Swiss Army knife from Victorinox, and this is one that is still available today. I know I've done a lot of discontinued ones recently, but I'm going to bring you one that's probably the slimmest and the best for sort of a minimalist style or gentleman's carry of the Swiss Army knives. And we're going to be taking a look at the Bantam. And this is not just any Bantam, this is the red Alox DLT exclusive. This was from John over at Thrifty Kniffy, so John, thank you very much for that. Model number for this is 0.2300.20 DLT. So the 0.20 DLT means it's exclusive for DLT. The model normal number is just this here for the standard silver one. Inside the box, you get the standard sort of paperwork you get with pretty much all of the Victorinox Swiss Army knives that you get new. It's just how to use the combo tool or the cap lifter, how to keep it clean, very sort of generic, straightforward stuff. So we'll just pop that to one side and we will take a look. So here it is. This is the Bantam, the Alox Bantam to be precise. It is 84 millimeters in design. So that is 1, 2, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 3¼ inches closed. And you can just see how slender and slim this thing is. This will actually slide into a pocket and disappear straight away. Perfect for if you like to slip carry. For example, if you use one of the Viper Aid pouches and they've got some quite small pouches on there, you can have a main blade and a combo tool all in this one sort of tiny package. I know Mark over at MBEDC really enjoys this one, and I can see why. It's a fantastic knife. So this is the red Alox version. We will go through that in a second, but available on Amazon currently for a very reasonable price. You can get the standard silver version, exactly the same, just the sort of plate on the back is not engraved with DLT, and of course it's in silver. But let's take a walk around the knife. So this is held together with nickel silver pins, and you can see they are spun. So by that I mean they put pressure on it and then spin a head on it to make it this nice sort of domed effect, just to make sure it's not going to come unpinned on the knife. We have these pressed Alox scales, which are absolutely beautiful. I love the Alox range. And you can see as well, we have the Victorinox shield stamped on there as well, with a nice red in the center. And you can see standard, it has that exact same red on there. So the shield is identical to the silver one. It is a one-layer design. You can see from that real minimalistic look. And there is no keyring tab on this one at all. The Bantam is kept nice and smooth, designed more to be slipped in the pocket than it is to go on keys, hence the no keyring. But you can see the spacer there where it would have been, on this sort of nickel silver spacer. And they've managed to like compact a load of sort of features and tools into this one small knife. So excuse me. So you get the main blade. So you get the standard Victorinox sort of tumbled polished finish. You get the nail nick in there, no swedging or anything, just a nice sort of plain blade. And on this you get the latest tang stamp for the Alox, which is Victorinox Swiss made stainless, and Officer Swiss on the back of that as well. Main blade for this, we are looking at pretty much dead on 2½ inches, and then a cutting edge of 1 to 2.1, maybe 2.2 inches. So a very UK legal, and I mean pretty much legal most places in the world. Now I know there are a couple of places that don't allow you to carry a knife unless you have an exact reason for it. But in the UK you're allowed to carry under 3-inch blade without any sort of reason. It's just considered to be a tool at that point. But slender, is it the most comfortable to use in hand for like a hard use knife? No, but it's not designed to be that. It's sort of a backup knife, or if you just go into an event and you just want a little cap lifter on you and a little blade just in case, absolutely perfect. You can choke up on that ricasso there, stops the blade closing, and I mean the Alox ones for me have a little bit of a stronger pull anyway, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're about 5½ to here, and then I'd say nearly to a 6½, probably a 6 when you get into that sort of snapped open position. See, the edge grind is absolutely immaculate, as everything from Victorinox. For the amount these guys are pumping out, which I believe something around 45,000 knives a day, their quality control is absolutely phenomenal. Now, instead of the standard opening layer, you get sort of a mixture onto one tool. So this is the combo tool. So you get the wire bender down here, you get the cap lifter, the flathead screwdriver, the Phillips, which you can use this corner for here. You also get the can opener too. You can see this tip here, it's slightly bent over to this side, and that's how you can use this is to open cans as well. Now, is it as effective as the standard can opener? No, but it works perfectly well considering how many functions you've got into this. So on this small little knife, you've got the blade, 1 function, 2, cap lifter, 3, can opener, 4, flathead, 5, Phillips, 6. 6 functions, and I mean, if you want to class this as a very lightweight pry, technically 7. But I think that's absolutely phenomenal for such a small package for Victorinox to get that all in. And obviously, as it's Alox, it's very, very light, it's very strong. The Alox can take an absolute beating and it'll just keep going unless some like really obscure happens to it. If you just keep going, it will sort of take a patina, and by that I mean some of the red will come off. I know a lot of people are not a fan of that, but I really love that with the use of older knives, and I'll give you an example now of what that looks like. So here I have an old Cross Pioneer, and you can see this is one of the older ones with the brass liner and the brass keyring tab, and you can see the patina those scales are taking on. Some of the red started to come off. I just really like that. I just think it gives a bit of character to the knife. And for me then, it makes it a straight up user. I'm not going to sort of baby this thing. I carry this thing regularly. It goes on a slip for me. But you can see there, taking a bit of damage on the Alox, but it's still absolutely perfect. So if you want to get yourself probably, if not the best or slimmest minimalist EDC knife, I really would recommend picking up the Bantam. It's an absolutely phenomenal little piece of kit for what you're paying for it. But yeah, it's a good one for me. Along with the Recruit, I'd say this is probably the next one that I would recommend to people, mainly for the amount of functions you get for the money. But there we go, guys. That's my review of the Victorinox Bantam in Alox. Model number for that again is 0.2300.20 DLT, and that's for the red. And then this is the model number for just the standard one, which is 0.2300. I really hope you enjoyed this review. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Matt's got a channel, man sharp as a blade. Slipjoint Sawyer is the name he made. Pocket knives until they flow with flair. Restorations done with craftsman's care. Rusty steel polish bright in his hands. Old souls revived with a steady glance. Views keep climbing like a jagged peak. One shot rhythms, hammer sparks they speak. Slipjoint Sawyer grinding through the night. Pocket knives gleam under flickering light. Matt's